said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Be water, my friend.
You know, I love the Eisbach Weller. I love it. Yeah, yesterday I went in for a swim, and I want to do that actually coming back more often to Munich. You guys have a great natural setting in the middle of the city. It's like an artery, big artery. And I've never seen that before anywhere else in the world. And I think it's very unique. It's Munich. Munich, man. Munich. It's great to be here. And the people are very herzlich. Mm-hmm. So I like that. I like that. Northern Germany is different than Southern Germany. I can tell you, in mentality,
very
being.
Much, very much. They call it Monaco di Bavaria.
Yeah, I can tell. So, yeah.
But also when you just said on stage as well that for you every experience is very unique. So you don't really prepare that much, but you feel it when you go on stage and then you perform.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That was an amazing. You know, it needs a fearless state of being to relate. Hey man, I didn't prepare nothing. I have no program. Actually, I don't know the blah blah what I'm talking about, but here I am, and from here we're gonna make and find answers on all the questions, because we are humans and we got this belief to get in connection with the best within ourselves and to make it common sense, so everybody is able to understand and then do these techniques. They have proven themselves. So we are able to do these, the chemistry, change the chemistry, and realign our paradigm, our way of thinking. And that makes us able to reconnect with the deepest of ourselves. And it's like a little plant. We just started a little seed, but it will grow very fast because it is actually the tree of life we are talking about. And the way we are able to live, happy, strong, and healthy, and spiritual, like expanding in the consciousness, in the neurology of the brain, it's all there. It's all there. And the gravity of it all is to understand that. Mm-hmm. And the surprising understanding therein is feeling. Feel it and make it bigger, stronger, and have no limits in your brain.
And when you're on stage, I mean, you can really feel it, and you transmit this energy into the people.
Yes.
What I asked you just before the interview, and I thought your answer was great, that's why I'm asking you again. Do you ever have that moment, though, where you have the sort of, I call it the flow downer, after such a performance where you just need to, okay, now I need to get away from people and recover?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely not. I'm a man on a mission. When I lost my wife in '95, my woman, she committed suicide, and they had no remedies for her mental disorder. I lost the woman, the love of my life. Is going deep and deeper, deep. I got 4 children with her. They are right now working with me. We're very happy. And I'm with my new wife, and I have a new child, and I'm happy. But that's where I was left off. That was a downer. As down as that, you never can get. And there I took it on. I'm going to find a remedy in one way or in another. And now it seems that I almost completed the circle, the full, in showing that we are able to battle bipolar, depression, anything that gives a downer to the system. We are able to invigorate that area of the brain, which was considered to be not accessible by humans. Mm-hmm. And that would have helped my woman not to commit suicide. But right now, also, a lot of people are committing suicide because they are depressed and they get pills and this and this. And now we found it. So anything that brings a downer, hey man, sorry, but it's not there.
Where do you turn for inspiration? Like when someone like you're very, I would say, a solo person on a mountain in a way.
Yeah. If you learn to climb without gear, you do actually free solo. free solo. You learn to be one with nature. How big you become in your experience. And right now, I have a baby, I got a family. It's
beautiful.
It's amazing. The circle of life, the purpose of life, the soul of life, it's all there. There I quench my internal thirst. And there is no problem. I can go on and on and on because I'm a man on a mission. And a man on a mission has no fear for dying.
How many hours do you sleep a night?
Enough. Enough to be arrested, you know. They say, you sleep less and less and less. It's not so good. Everybody think, no, I sleep until I feel completely rehabilitated. Sometimes, last night I slept 4 hours. But I feel great. And maybe 2 nights, 7 hours, 8 hours. That's all okay.
And you just said that science has already shown that your method works.
Yes.
In lots of different ways. Was there one aspect where even you were surprised that, wow, that could show that I was able to change my temperature on the skin? Or...
Oh, yeah, really. I was unconsciously capable. And now I'm consciously capable because we had all these measurement devices. When, for example, I was in New York doing a performance on TV, staying for almost 2 hours in the ice. They controlled my core body temperature. And normally when the core body temperature goes below 32.6 degrees, it goes spirally down. You cannot control that to go up anymore. Mine was 31.2. So, and then they told me, this is dangerous. No, I say, I feel good. And I just brought it back. Wow. So, in contrary of scientific statements that it is not possible for humans to get to do that, I just showed it with a lot of ease, by the way. And another thing, I had a conference with 300 people looking and watching, and they told me at a certain point, can you raise the temperature in your hand within a minute? I said, well, I don't know. I said, well, let's try. And I did it, you know, with the infrared camera. It went from blue to red within a minute. So it changed 10 degrees within a minute. The power we have, but not are schooled in, we are instructed that we are not capable of it. That power I'm just discovering. And there is so much more therein. At least there is enough for anybody in the world to battle inflammation, chronic pain, depression, all of those. And to increase the performance. Easy does it, man. It's all there.
So do you think, because you always say we, and I love that, and actually you just brought someone on stage who shared his experience where he said you saved his life.
Yeah, I just heard it, and now we're gonna say, if you want to continue to do this, then save other people's life because of your belief, which you found in yourself by doing this. Now bring this to people who are in need to believe that they are capable of changing within. So we've all become healers. We are made to heal each other.
So do you think that the first step then is really the belief that I have that ability to change? Is that the first step?
It's like investing. What do you invest in? The neurological power, the electricity, potentials, charge, which is ruling over the body, is making the things manifest. So if that power is in not believing, it doesn't manifest. But if it is into believing, it will manifest. And we lost it. We always connected it to religion, to philosophies, mindsets of cultural beliefs and all that. But there is a primordial state of mind that is able to overcome any problem occurring in the world, which is causing environmental stress on the body. And we have the mind to direct the hormonal system to confront it and to neutralize it. So, yes, that power we lost, and I'm into bringing back that connection. It is simply there, and it is not mine, it's everybody's. Only I was the first one to go and dive into not the books, but into nature, and to be a guinea pig of myself, and to find great discoveries. I mean, going up to the level of Mount Everest in your shorts, and everybody is with oxygen and clothes and look like astronauts up there, and there I am in my shorts, walking and having a great time. That is seeing that I'm got things different than humanity thinks is possible. And with that, many, many other situations. And I found it through discovering things and following my gut and intuition. And those are my teachers.
So let's say you meet a person who's overweight and depressed and says,
inflammation is the cause.
And let's say
I know.
they say, I'm just not made into like doing this, and I can't really change my life and turn it around, and I don't feel motivated.
Yeah.
Where should that person start? Because we had that.
That's what. Yes, I got you.
Adaptation.
Yes.
And maybe you can talk about that a little bit.
Yes, obesity, for example, and people really totally. High, not low. Yeah, go. Hey. Obesity, for example, is genetical. It's our comfort zone behavior, which has been non-stimulated all over a life. That means certain genes, they shut off. It's genetic. And then it's brought to the next person, children. They grow up with genes shut off. Now we found a way to get into the genome expression and to undo genetical past lives, passed on deficiencies caused by comfort zone behavior. Non-stimulated behavior in the end, not being in nature, long time makes our inner system being neglected. Like a muscle, if you don't train it, it goes down. It's still there, but it goes down. At a certain moment, you get atrophy. Muscle atrophy, and it's gone. It's like obesity and all these genetical diseases. So for those people, I say, even for those people, we have an answer. You gotta dig deep. You gotta dig deep to the DNA itself. But we can, and we are showing that right now in San Francisco. Undeniable.
That was my next question. Like, what is next for Wim Hof? Like, what is your big project that you're working on?
I want to beat depression out of the world. Depression, anxiety, fear. Yeah, all that shit is going to go. Boom. How much is that? Can you think of that? Can you sense the gravity of having no depression in the world? No unhappiness? Is that a fairy tale? Is that utopia? No. Shit. It is biochemistry. And we got the biochemistry right now covered and controlled. It's all there, all evidence-based. So it's a matter wherein we change our paradigm that it is not possible. Hey, it is possible, because it's biochemistry, and you are able to control it. It has been shown. And now I do the comparative studies. Of course, it's natural. It's not pills, not medicines. It takes money to make studies like that happen, because it's no industry, you know? It's human. What I say is innate, is already existent within us. The ability to link up in the brain with those parts of the brain to tackle any problem, both mentally and physically.
One more question, which I've gotten before from Christian as well. When someone wants now to start with the Wim Hof method, and let's say the listeners, they have never heard of it, and I know you have a couple online programs, maybe you want to talk about what is the easiest step to get into what you teach?
First, to know that it is all evidence-based. Then, second, that inflammation, chronic pain, mental and physical disorders, therefore, are able to be tackled by one's own control. It's innate, it's there. You can awaken that. You have to make the choice there. Do you want that? Yes or no? Do you think it's just belief? Oh, yeah, I have to believe this. And then it's like the church or this and that. And it's all beautiful. But People who are battling real diseases, they have to ask themselves, do they really want to work on themselves? Do you? And it's evidence-based. And then you have to say, hey, simple. If you say yes, it is simple. It is a question of adaptation, of gradual adaptation, and to bring back from the past wrong condition of the body and mind into the right natural condition in the depth. And we use, therefore, a gradual exposure in cold, like cold showers. 30 seconds of cold shower. What is that? It's not going to kill you. It's going to revive and stimulate you. And from there, the vascular condition begins to uptone and optimize. And the vascular condition, the vascular system, cardiovascular system is the biggest killer in the whole West. It kills more than any war. And we are able to tackle that, to bring back the optimized condition of the vascular system within 10 days. And with that, you change the chemistry which is causing the arteriosclerosis. How simple, by taking a shower. That's why I said inside, hey, cold shower day keeps the doctor away. Just do it, motherfucker. Do it, because that's the way we deal with natural medicine. And it brings back this sense, oh shit, hey, if I do this, I feel so good. Why? Because all your systems are at work. And once they work in their natural optimized condition, you feel linked up with the energetic mechanisms of your body on the cell level, your vascular system, lymphatic, the innate immune system, the endocrine system, all the systems. Because we are built to be in charge of all our systems. Otherwise, it's like having a building and there is no control. No, that doesn't make sense. It makes only sense and logic that you are in control over your body and your mind.
All right.
So, gradual exposure to cold, do the breathing, and it's all simple and for free. You can see it, and we do the studies all over the world, and they show with thousands and thousands of data, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. From mental studies to studies on inflammations, to on pain, on mitochondrial exhaustion, etc. All those studies, they show the same thing. We have an innate capacity to link up with our bodies, change the chemistry, optimize our connection with all our systems, and become the alchemist. You know, simple.
Now they're doing eyes in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one last question, because I don't want to keep for too long. But I just texted with Casper van der Meulen, one of your...
Casper van der Meulen, yeah. Yeah.
One of your padawans, pretty much.
Yes.
And he asked me to ask you to tell a joke.
Yeah, a joke. You know, I love my family. I love my family. Yeah, everybody loves his family. Now, I got my son. My son is working with me. Yeah? And he's great in commercializing all what I say, because I'm not into money. I'm just talking and walking and doing crazy stuff in nature and coming back and doing all that kind of things, you know? But also serious, you know, if you heal people, and I'm healing millions of people. Shit, man, through this method, good shit, boom. So I'm doing all that. So I went to Kilimanjaro with people who had diseases, and we climbed the Kilimanjaro, all in our shorts, in racketeer, and with diseases or not, doesn't matter. Motivated, you know, when your house is on fire, you run fast. If you are motivated the right way, you will go and reach the unimaginable. And that's what they did. So after that, I went to the Serengeti. Serengeti is the endless plains of Africa with the elephants, because I wanted to research on the biggest elephant ever lived, and it's right now over there, the Loxodonto africana. And I go with the Maasai. The Maasai are people, the warriors, who in the lion country, they have no fear. They know how to act naturally, and with the pheromones and the right hormones, so the lions don't see you as a beefsteak. They just leave you alone. You are an animal, and it's not, it's okay, and you can maneuver because you have consciousness. That's the Maasai. I go with them to the elephant. He is there. He is big, huge. We come close to the elephant, and he's got his legs, man. They are like columns of the Pantheon, the Acropolis. Hey, you see it in front, and it's alive. There it is. Oh, I'm standing there, and the belly is as big as a planet. It's all so impressive, man. There in the vicinity of a wild animal. Those deep sounds you cannot even hear, but you feel it. And I go to the back of the elephant, and I lift up his tail. Oh, motherfucker, I see the biggest asshole I've ever seen. Black Africa, right over there, boom. And that, it's being so surprised, impressed, I go back, say, don't make noises, you know? I go back to the city, I get reception at the telephone again. I say, I know, we did the Kilimanjaro, we're very successful. Everybody did it. A great show. And you know what? I saw him, the biggest elephant, biggest, and he had an asshole. But you are still the motherfucking biggest one. That's the love for the family.
I love it.